And they're off. Good start from Gaze down the front, and Andreasen on that right side. Nino Schurter on the left side as well, just coming through.
Yeah, the European champion and the world champion in the first corner, the one that was 1 and 2.
And it's Simon Andreasen from Cannondale, European champion, hitting to the front, and we saw in the women's race, important to be in that front 10 most of the race. Further back, quite a lot, an opportunity to have crashes.
And immediately you hear a few riders are watching around to each other over their shoulder. Who is doing the work? Especially Simon Andreasen.
I haven't seen Luca Schwartzbauer at the front so far, where he's drifted a bit further back, but it's Andreasen just hitting the front from Gaze, from Colombo. Koretsky just knocking elbows there with Schurter and Saru.
Yeah, Charlie Aldridge as well, squeezing here against these fences. Team Colombo now is doing the work immediately.
Hard, pushing on.
Yeah, especially these Swiss riders who didn't make the qualification for the Olympics. Felipe Colombo, Marcel Guarini, Thomas Litter.
But it's Colombo stretching it out, pushing on hard. Almost this climb, we have the drag, we've just gone up. A little flowing section, then we drop down, and then it's a long, hard drag. We saw in the women's race that was Peterson was doing the damage. It's long enough just to put the pressure on.
You can see as well, Sam Gaze doesn't like to work this early in the race. Try to save his energy, and he's strong as well. When it comes down to a sprint finish, he knows that he can have and has another weapon when it comes down to the last few laps.
The inside, beside Sam Gaze.
Nino just on the outside, such a smart rider. He knows always the right place to be at the right time.
Here comes Luca Schwarzbauer to the front in the purple jersey. There we see him for the first time, and he's immediately taking the lead.
But he's had to work hard to get back to the front. You know, if I to move up through and then instantly attack.
Look at Sam Gaze, he is slowing down the pack here in this corner.
And it's what we saw so much last season, is Schwartzbauer and Gaze just controlling the pace, having a little recovery and almost treating this like a set of intervals, you know, on and off, and just attacking slowly.
Yeah, Sam Gaze, he's slowing down the speed again. And they're an attack for Luca Brago from Italy.
That's a brave move.
Vinny, who's not reacting on this attack.
I think that's a brave move for the Italian, going early.
It's not decided yet, actually, if Luca Brago go into the Olympics. And
still all open at the moment.
That's still open, yeah. The Italian Federation hasn't decided yet.
I'd be interested to see who takes this on now, but it's Schwartzbauer.
But look at this gap.
That's a decent gap.
It is.
And everyone looking around who's going to take it on.
And who is doing the work?
Oh, Schwartzbauer, but it's Bridle, big gap now, coming around a 6-second gap. He launched an attack just as everyone else was easing and looking at each other. And this has made it a bit more interesting now.
Schwarzbauer now doing the work, closing that gap. Try to closing that gap at least.
They're all looking at each other, seeing who's going to do the work. And at the moment, they're just leading out to Schwartzbauer. And that gap going out now.
Yeah, he's increasing his gap.
Oh, this is a class move.
Is he able to do it and make it to a good end? But it's so early in the race.
This is a brave move going out now. Lap 6 of 11, and it's Brido taking it on. And it's Brido off in front, making a gap, but it's now Nino Schurter taking it on. That gap's going to start dropping pretty quick if these guys start pressing on the pedals. But and we see now Schwartzbauer just up the outside. Nino pushing hard, Finney, Saru, Litter going down, just catching wheels.
Yeah, catching wheels, and it was Matthias Frücke who overtook him immediately. A lot of Swiss riders actually in these first 10.
And as the pace is ridden, that gap to Brido, you know, it's just coming back down at only a few seconds now. I think the next climb up, he's going to get pulled back to the main, but a brave move, really brave.
And it becomes more difficult for him to make it to a good end.
And it's Colombo now. Big move, and we got Nino in the wheel, so Nino has, what we talked about, the opportunity just to let the wheel go, make someone else chase, use a bit of team tactics.
Yeah, difficult to do for Nino if Philippe who is launching in an attack. He's closing the gap now. Overtake him immediately. Another attack of Filippo Colombo.
And the pace is going to start rising now. Colombo tucked in with the slipstream just dropping down.
It's Luca Brido actually who's trying to following him.
Begins now. Schurter on the right. Koretsky following. Then Saru.
2 more laps.
And the pace is going to get ramped
Nino
up
is
now.
going. Nino is attacking.
Oh, here we go. Nino's got it. Koretsky's on his wheel. Teammate Colombo.
There he is. Sebastian
Sherman's as
Finney.
well doing a good ride on the outside in the giant team.
But Jens Schuurmans many times in the top 8 of a short track race, many times in the first row of the start of the cross-country race on Sunday.
It's Nino from Koretsky, teammate Colombo, Lietscher, Schuurmans, Zaru, Gaze. And he's there. He's not scared of Nino, that's for sure. And it's Schuurmans from Nino. We're on the penultimate lap, the pace rising up a bit. And this front group of 10 just getting dragged clear. You see Blevins just on the back. Gaze there sitting 5th place. He's doing a cagey race tonight, doing a smart ride. He's never been that aggressive, but always in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he has to be in the right position when it comes down to a sprint finish.
I think it's interesting to see whether Nino's going to take it on again. He seems to prefer that first drag, but I think it's that where we saw Pauline Pompreveau attacking Luca Brido back in 19th after that brave attack, but we see the Saru just on the back of this group.
But the pace definitely eats up.
Here we go. We got
Schwarzbauer. No, it's
last
his
lap.
day.
So last lap, and it's Schuurmans going on this first climb. Nino following.
Nino.
Starting to get the grimace now.
Sebastian Finney is there. Sam Gaze and Filippo Colombo. That's the leading group. 6 riders.
Gaze, look at that.
And then we have Jordan Saru. He's closing that gap on his own.
It's Sebastian Finney doing a great ride.
But Jens Schuurman, is it too early? Or is he able to make it to a good end?
But Gaze looking strong. You saw him going at that first climb just out the outside. And I think when we sit this forest track, I think we're going to see Gaze doing an attack.
Gaze on 3rd place, the world champion in short track racing.
Yeah, and then Koretsky, Colombo. And then Finney as well. This is where we start the big drag up. This is where it's at now. And it's Schuurmans going.
On 4th place in the leader's jersey.
182 on the heart rate for Sam Gaze, full max now. We've got this one climb left. It's Gaze going up the outside. Oh, and Nino just looking across.
Oh, Jens Schuurman, he's so strong.
What a ride from Schuurmans tonight, but it's Gaze who's now got the perfect position in second. We've gone around this corner, we've got the long finish straight, but it's Schuurmans going into the bend, followed by Gaze, followed by Schurter, followed by Koretsky. Here we go, the long finish straight. It's a sprint, and it's Gaze coming off the wheel from Schuurmans. Gaze is coming up the outside. Is he going to stall? Is he going to take it? Schuurmans drops back into the saddle, but it's the world champion, Gaze, who takes the win here in Val di Sole. Gaze, what a result. What a sprint as well. The perfect position on that last lap, coming off the wheel of Schuurmans. Sam Gaze, world champion, Alpecin de Koenig, taking his 2nd win of the season in the XCC. So there we go, your top 3, Sam Gaze, Victor Koretsky, Jens Schuurmans.